We are here with Sean Marler, aka Spacecase, and Jacob Halverson, aka DJ Hal-V. We are here in Corvallis, Oregon. Say hi, guys.
Good evening. Yo.
Can you guys introduce yourself just a little bit?
Sure. Well, I'm Hal-V. I've been spinning for almost 10 years now. We've been producing for maybe a little over a year.
I'm Spacecase. I've been spinning for about 2 years. I'm a student at Oregon State, and that's about it.
I started listening to you guys on KBVR a couple years ago. How has your music and your DJing progressed from a couple years ago, local radio station, to being on giant events in Portland?
Oh, I'd say we just kept doing our thing the whole time. Like, really, that's what got us into it, and it was something new, and it just kind of caught on, really.
I mean, we always, what I wanted from the beginning when we started getting into the scene is to bring sounds that people weren't hearing at parties already, you know? So that's why we started repping Moombahton so hard. It's really like no one was listening to that when we first started playing that, you know? Like, we'd go to parties, people would be like, what are you playing right now? And, you know, that's what I'm all about, is just showing people new stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys still get that reaction? Because you guys have been moving a little bit into the trap scene. Do you guys still get that kind of reaction of, like, what are these beats? What are you guys playing?
Occasionally. Like, now, not so much because, you know, the genre's blown up. But, like, I'd say 4 months ago, we played a party that one of our friends threw, and, you know, we closed with some trap. We went Moomba into trap, and literally, like, everyone was coming up to us after, like, what is that you're playing? Like, I've never heard that before. And now everyone knows, you know, but it's like, I don't know, not so much anymore.
And so, like, has the crowd reaction been really good? What kind of crowd has the trap been bringing in? Do you see a definite shift? A lot of new people?
I mean, I haven't been raving for very long, maybe like 6 years or so, but it definitely, like, with all the new genres progressing and how fast they blow up through online stuff, it basically brings people from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other. And I like it personally. It's a lot of new flavor, new personalities, which brings new music. And
yeah, I mean, I grew up listening to, like, dirty South hip hop, so trap was just like right on point with me. You know, 808 kick drums, like, go crazy with that shit.
So, in addition to DJing, you, Jacob, also help run Delinquent Brothers Productions, right? How many events have you guys done in the past year?
Well, since we live in, like, Corvallis, Oregon, and it's home to the Beavers, go Beavs, we usually start our indoor season right around with school, and last year we did 6 events, none under 600 attendees, really.
Nice.
Yep, and they usually go from 10 to... They varied 10 to 3, 10 to 2, and then the last few were all 10 to 4 a.m. So it's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, those were at Sub-Zero nightclub.
Yeah, downtown.
Yeah, you guys have definitely kind of taken over that club scene. You guys have got the Delinquent Brothers Fridays going on. Lots of representing EDM and Corvallis here.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to, like, at least spread awareness of the scene, because there's a lot of people that come from out of state to come to school here, and some people know certain parts of the scene, and other people have never seen kind of the underground or anything like that, so.
No, it's super crazy, like, when Delinquent Brothers first started throwing parties in Corvallis, they were tiny, and, like, no one was really accepting of EDM here. And just, you know, in the past, like, let's say a year and a half, it's just gotten huge, you know, like, exponentially just growing all the way.
Yeah, I know friends that come down from Portland, an hour-and-a-half drive just to come to the shows, and this is a small town, and the club is amazing for what kind of location that we have here.
Oh yeah, and it's actually really nice because Oregon in itself is really, like, knit, and so a lot of people will always travel back and forth for each other's shows, and it's actually really nice.
Yeah, I know that you guys have had a lot of shows up in Portland, a lot of work with groundbreaking events, Crazy Mary events. What has your experience been with in Portland?
Always good.
That's always a great time. I mean,
yeah, there's all kinds of companies and they all put on amazing shows, and we're just happy to be a part of it, really, because Corvallis was really, like, not a part of it for a long time. It would just just go from Eugene straight to Portland kind of thing. So.
Yeah, you know, anywhere really that we can just go play music for people is awesome. I mean,
It's always fun.
so stoked to be getting booked out in other cities.
Bass.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So if you guys could have any collaboration, dream collaboration, what artist would it be with?
Diplo.
Yeah, Diplo for sure. Everything that guy touches is gold.
Amazing
Everything.
work.
I mean, he'll go into any genre and just like
Fuck
shit on everyone who makes
Yeah.
tracks in that genre because it's Diplo.
Yeah, it's out of this world flavor. It's always different every single song he makes, and he definitely like recognizes new talent too and brings them on.
Oh, his new EP with like all the Moombahton collabs, like Billy the Gent, Long Johns, Laserdisc Party Sex, like all that was just amazing. It was so cool to see guys that I've watched kind of come up in the Moombahton scene, just like all of a sudden they're releasing tracks with Diplo, and it was like, damn, like, shit just got real.
You never know. You could be listening. So I noticed on the flyers that I've been getting, you guys have been being represented by a vodka company.
Oh yeah, Benjamin's Vodka. So yeah, they're a local distillery out of Oregon, and pretty much, you know, we just represent them and, you know, try to promote them as much as possible. And they actually just released a line of rum too called Worship Rum. We're gonna be repping that at our events as well. Come out to Return to the Base on September 28th in Corvallis. We're gonna have tons of specials on their drinks.
Nice. I want a shot.
Don't drink and drive.
So who are some of the artists you guys have got to share the stage with?
Vasky and Run DMT, James Edgebert. That was at Foamtastic recently up in Portland. That was an amazing show. I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. We also opened up for Steve Aoki and Datsik and Eugene. That was unreal, you know, just meeting those guys was crazy. Like, idols right there.
Yeah.
Got cake everywhere.
Totally. And then I want to give a shout out to Ladoom.
Oh,
Opened
yeah.
up for him in Portland. He's a huge inspiration to us. I mean,
Yeah, he's
always
so
killing it in Moomba. Just stepped into the trap game too, still killing it.
Out of
So, big ups to
Texas.
that guy.
Nice. And then I heard there are some pretty huge headliners for Return to the Base here in Corvallis. Can you tell me about that?
Oh yeah, we're working and bringing into the AM tour featuring Candyland and Singularity as well.
Midas too.
Well, Midas is another good artist. They all make amazing music and really are just like getting to that point where they're getting recognition from all over and not just like their hometown.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really crazy to see how fast that can happen too with every type of genre and artist.
Mm-hmm.
So
Best part is it's only $5 too.
Yeah, $5. That
try keep it cheap.
Yeah, that Sandtrap track, the
Candyland,
Candyland release.
oh,
That's
yeah.
my ringtone. I love that tune.
So good. When Vasky played that at Foamtastic and shit just went off. Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
crazy.
People love that song. It's a throwback for sure.
Okay.
So we mentioned Sandtrap by Candyland. What do you guys think about artists bringing back those old school songs and making them new?
I like it a lot. I mean, it really connects with the crowd or fans because a lot of people have heard those tracks in the past and then it comes out in a new style that for a lot of people it just like blows minds and really opens up to other things as well. And
Yeah, I mean, like, you got your kids, you know, who are relatively new to the scene or are hearing these melodies for the first time. And then you've got your old schoolers in the back just like, what? Like, that's crazy. Because,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's like drops completely different, but same melody just going hard. It just totally brings back the vibe that the original song intended, I feel like.
Old school vibes.
Totally.
Best vibes. Awesome. So what events upcoming are you guys excited for?
there's a big one in November, Juicy.
November 10th.
Yep, it's gonna be really stacked. A lot of big headliners.
Yeah, I mean, they still got one headliner left to announce, and already it's like Bear, Designer Drugs, Sidestep, Dirty Birds.
Diesel
and then-
Boy.
Yeah, Diesel Boy. I mean, shit, that right there is already a stacked lineup. I can't even imagine who they're gonna announce next.
Yeah, I heard that it's at a new warehouse too.
Oh yeah, and
It's
it's
real nice.
gonna be crazy.
Classy event.
Yeah, 3 different rooms. They're all big and
Full bar too.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Stoked for that.
And before that, we got Return to the Base, of course. You know,
Oh,
over here
yeah.
in Corvallis. So that should be a lot of fun. I've honestly, since we started playing a lot more trap, Candyland has been like a big influence, at least, with what I like to listen to in trap music and stuff.
Are you guys working on any projects?
Yeah, we actually work on a lot of stuff daily. sometimes get sidetracked and start multiple projects at once. But
yeah, I've got like 15 projects on my computer right now. They're like 50 to 75% done, and it's just like, I don't know. I always find myself starting something new, but I know soon I got to go back and finish all those because I'm really trying to put stuff out.
Yeah, gotta set deadlines. We found that out pretty quickly. But we're hoping to have an EP coming out here shortly, hopefully by the end of the year. So.
Nice. We'll have to look forward to that.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks so much, you guys, for coming on to BeTheRave.com. Look out for Hal-V and Spacecase coming soon. We've got them at Return of the Bass in Corvallis on September 28th, and we've got them at Juicy November 10th.
Shout out Be The Rave.